We're not going to hand in the letter yet. And oh, salt. Save. Or should I? You know, because you claimed you would. Yeah, I'm not giving it to him. Maybe I should give it to Vincent. I'm really considering that. Then again, I don't really want Vivaldi to end up in jail.
How could I make corn?
But I think I'll do it regardless. Well, let's see. How does the dialogue option look like? What does it look like?
What is it, Witcher?
I have a letter signed by Yevon, leader of a band of squirrels. Might interest the authorities.
Show me.
Here.
Interesting. Thoroughly civic behavior, Witcher. Surprising for an out... My thanks. Here's your reward.
Thanks.
What is it, Witcher?
See ya.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. Or, yeah, I'll just load. I have reconsidered. Let's be honest. I mean, if I don't give the letter to Vivaldi, there's no way for them to get their goal. Oh yeah, this is where I got the information about Levarden's association with the organization. Dear Vivaldi. Yeah, financial support. And financial support means gold for weapons, possibly. So no, I am not going to give it away. I'll hang on to it.
Terrible weather.
Levarden, though. To the dike. So yeah, Levarden, sir, there's something you've been holding back from me.
Yes?
I think you're paying for salamander pins. I'm just not sure why you would do that.
You're mistaken.
Why so defensive? I'm also after Salamandra and can prove it.
If so, bring me 3 pins. Then we'll talk.
I have 3 salamander pins. Will you tell me about your secret society now?
Excellent. I normally pay 20 apiece, but I'll make an exception. I'll give you 10 times that.
Whoa.
Great, but I still want to know why you're paying bounty hunters to track down bandits.
They're not good for business.
Your business?
All businesses. Listen, there are forces beyond your imagination at work here. Be thankful you don't know the world for what it is.
Luvarden, I've heard so many high and mighty speeches that yours doesn't impress me. I don't give a shit about these forces. My only concern is reaching the Salamandra leaders and killing Azar Javed.
That I'd like to see. Should you succeed, find me, and I'll reward you handsomely. And if you destroy Salamandra as a whole, I will repay you for your efforts.
That won't be easy. I may come see you again, and I'll be counting on your assistance.
I'll help if I can.
See you later.
Yes?
Okay. So
Farewell.
that's that. That's good. And we gained 600 ords. Wow. Okay. Now let's get on with this investigation. So Thaler, I decided to give Thaler the benefit of the doubt. Yavin. Oh. Yavin the elf is as conceited as he is eloquent. He seems cunning and wise. Moreover, he despises humans, considering them aggressive barbarians, and has respect only for the elder races. Still, this disillusioned elf treats me with respect in his own peculiar way. Vivaldi. I unfairly suspected Vivaldi of financing Salamandra. The evidence indicates he is innocent. Azar Javed. My adversary is a renegade mage. This means that for some reason he was expelled from the wizard's circle. In the past, renegade mages performed the Witcher's mutations. Right. But do we have an entry? Yeah, we do. But yeah, we know about this. For some reason the game didn't update the entry. Yeah, okay, so we questioned Thaler. Guess we should talk to the detective now. See what comes up.
You bring trouble.
Save. Yeah, so.
Oh, now I know why my bones ache.
It's not your bones, it's your joints, probably. Anyways. So, who attacked us in the sewers? It's not here. Guide to Vizima. Books. So I'll be taking books, but not food. Okay? So Vizima. Like most human cities, Vizima was built on the foundations of an elven city. The seat of the Temerian kings grew over the centuries and today consists of 3 large districts, a port, and sprawling outskirts. In the temple quarter, the visitor's attention is drawn to the monumental cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose. St. Lebioda's hospital, famous for the many miraculous recoveries that have occurred there, is also hard to miss. While admiring these edifices, avoid wandering into the non-human district, which has become a den of poverty and a lair of social outcasts. I'm not sure why that would prevent you from going there. Unless, of course, that means that there's more thieves there, but I think you're more likely to find criminals near the hairy bear, to be fair. Anyways, most non-humans have been relocated to Old Vizima, which has become a ghetto inaccessible to visitors. Currently, the trade quarter is developing rapidly. This is hardly surprising as it is home to wealthy merchants as well as trade and political officials. The city's leading bank and the town hall can also be found there. Bank. That must be Vivaldi's bank. While in Vizima's trade quarter, be sure to visit the famous marketplace where traders offer goods from around the world. Alright. Is Raymond upstairs? Detective Raymond? That is an interesting outfit.
Well, 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 what do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Okay. Again, we might want to get to know him first, so...
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Indeed. So yeah, Salamandra.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Yeah, might as well break the story to him in its entirety.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Yeah, personal.
Personal matter or a commission?
I'll risk trusting you. Let me tell you a story. A happy couple once lived in Vizima, ordinary as fish in a pond, with a 10-year-old boy. One day the father returned home and was puzzled not to be greeted by his son, his dog, or the smell of dinner on the stove. He suspected nothing until he found the dog dead, shot in the muzzle with a heavy crossbow. He wasn't even sure it was his dog, but then he found his wife pinned to the kitchen door with a spear. He searched the house in vain for his son. The culprits hadn't left a trace. To make a long story short, Vincent Mice had to close the case. No witnesses, no evidence. Except 6 months later, a monstrous corpse turned up in a trash heap. Eyes like festering wounds, pale, rough skin, unnaturally muscular body. Everyone had forgotten the murder and disappearance. Almost everyone. See, the missing boy had one characteristic feature, a 6th toe. Only the parents knew about it. Always had trouble finding shoes for the kid, and the dead monster had an identical 6th toe. The father has devoted his life to tracking down the murderers.
I hope he finds them.
Back to reality. This is what I've managed to learn. Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Yeah, might as well. What was that, by the way? Empty, empty, empty. Whenever he was supposed to talk. I don't remember there being any lines there before. But I also don't recall that happening. Weird. Yeah, know anything?
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Okay.
It's elementary.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
You're dead.
And wow. Oh. So wow, they just killed an old man. For no reason. We'll take these.
Oh, it hurts.
Can't carry anymore. So that was just a dagger. Let's have a piece of bread.
Where will they bury me?
Oof. Okay, save. So there's Vincent. It's midnight. He did talk about, I remember when we first talked to him, he did say something about something happening in the slums. See if we can find him. Down here. Now, of course he's not here, it's nighttime. But the prisoner. See? Got a cold?
Got a cold?
You're pretty green.
Not so green I don't know the best way to take Fistek. Fold back your skin and rub.
Where?
Where you can fold back your skin, Jethro.
If you buy Fizztech from Coleman at the Hairy Bear, don't say I sent you.
Okay. A completely useless bit of information for me, but whatever. I have questions.
I have questions.
Ask.
Know anything about this salamander prisoner?
Why would I tell you? The captain would kill me.
Maybe I can persuade you.
Powder would help.
Yeah. Lucky thing we found some.
I never turn down good Fizztech.
Oh.